So remember our three basic cues that we talked about from before, that we're going to draw in the belly button and move from the belly button to help connect the upper and lower body. We're going to externally rotate the upper arms and the shoulders to give a little more stability to the upper body. And we're going to internally rotate the thighs and the hips to give a little more stability to the lower body. And when we drive the floor away, we're going to drive the floor away with a sole of our foot, the soles of our feet evenly. Try not to drive with your toes. Try to drive with the heels and the forefoot as you suck the arches off the ground. And with the later variation of the drill, the third level, you're going to feel how you get to engage the floor with the odd angles. The inside of your foot, the inside of your ankle, the inside of your knee, and stuff like that. It's going to be really fun, swear to God. Okay, so remember, as you're doing these, never go into pain. We're only going to discomfort. And you're only going as far as good form allows. So if you can't quite reach the floor, which is going to be part of the standard to go to higher levels, then just work towards going to the floor as far as you can with good form. If you can't quite get there, all good. We're just working towards it. And once you get there, it's going to be great. Swear to God. Okay, so let's go over level one. Level one, we're going to start with about shoulder width, in between shoulder and hip width. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of space, okay, in between our feet. We're going to have our hands on our elbows in. You can go forward if you want. You can go out, whatever you want to do. But I would suggest hands and elbows in just to mimic what you're doing when you're fighting and to help keep stability in the upper body. So those hands up and those elbows in, we're going to take a step back, trying to keep the glute tight on that back leg, and we're going to go far down as our body allows us to form. So if I start to round or if my form starts to break, I've already gone a little too far. So I just want to go as far down as I keep good form. Once I can, I want the knee to lightly press into the floor. Not hit, but just press before we stand tall, and then switch to the opposite side. Slowly, at first, exploring how far we can go, pressing the knee down, spreading the toes, and bringing ourselves up before we stand tall. Level two, we're just going to add going forward a little bit at the bottom. So remember to keep the toes spread. It's going to be tempting to want to grab. Try to keep them spread out as you explore the heel all the way up to the forefoot and back down to the heel again. It'll make sense in a second. Okay? So hands and elbows in. We're going to take that step back. But we still tight. We're lowering down. It's going to release there, but spread those toes. And we're going to pull forward, lifting that heel, going up to the forefoot, and trying to pull the butt down towards the heel as the heel pulls up towards the butt. Then those toes still spread. Drive that heel down and bring ourselves up before we stand tall and switch to the opposite side. Press the knee down, keep the toes spread, pull the heel up to the butt, pull the butt down towards the heel, keeping that cheek tight, and driving the heel down before we stand tall. Right on. Now the last level, we get to that little thing I was talking about, we're going to rotate the hip a little bit and explore the odd edges of our ankle and our knee and our foot. So we're going to take that step back. We'll do it from a couple angles just so you can see the different views. Of course, we'll take that step back and we're going to rotate the hip out, pressing the inside edge of the foot and the heel to the floor. Lower ourselves down and just like the last level, pull the heel up towards the booty cheek and pull the booty cheek, there it is, down towards the heel. Drive that heel down. We're going to bring ourselves up. We're going to rotate the hip forward before we stand up all the way tall and then switch to the opposite side. Oh yeah, that one's feeling great. Drive down, bring ourselves up. Rotate the hip forward, keeping those toes spread, and stand tall. All right, let's give just a quick view from behind. It's on a flattering view, I know. I just want you to know what's going on back there. So, we're going to take that step back, and I hope to God you can still hear me, but I don't know, maybe with the echo you still can. We're going to take that step back, rotate, keep the body squared up forward, lower, down. And now remember, if I can't quite get all the way to the floor with my ankle down, I don't
want to press that knee down, I don't want to force it. I want to make sure I'm following that inside edge, ankle first, and then knee before I start to pull forward. So if you start to skip a little bit, let's not skip a little bit. Let's make sure you're riding foot to ankle all the way up to the knee, having it press evenly into the ground before you attempt to start moving forward. All right? Sound pretty good? Fantastic. Sounds wonderful. All right, you guys, our third drill's coming up, so tune in soon. Take care.